You're Talking Books. I'm Michelle Martin. Ever wondered who turned off the alarm clock in the middle of the night and made you late for work? You're sure it's not you. You don't remember doing that at all. The People You Are is my book pick for you today. The New Science of Personality by Rita Carter. Rita Carter was a journalist who was fascinated by this riveting area of the human mind, the landscape of the human mind. And so she decided to study the history of ourselves, the landscape of the mind, how the mind works, how memory, experience, and states all fit together in a sort of brain inner web, so to speak. How does the self defend the self? Can you visualize yourself? You hear many voices in your head over the course of the day. Which one is your true self? This book raises plenty of questions. Just my kind of read. The People You Are offering us an understanding of ourselves. Personalities, according to this book and Rita Carter, personalities can squabble, they can fight for power, they can even undermine each other. This is a guide to building a happy household of those personalities. Let me read you an excerpt of The People You Are. This book was germinated during a spot of light relief after a heavy dinner. The meal had been a tricky one. It was a formal do that marked the end of a 3-day medical conference, and I was stuck up the far end of the table next to an eminent ear, nose, and throat specialist who had earlier delivered a mind-numbingly technical lecture in an unrelieved monotone. Our conversation had stalled, and I was itching to go. Before I had a chance, however, the master of ceremonies announced an after-dinner entertainment. A nondescript man in a crumpled tuxedo did a few magic tricks. Then he asked all of us to stand up. Now, close your eyes, he said, and put your hand out in front of you. Make it into a fist and imagine it is clutching a bunch of gas-filled balloons. Pause. Think of the balloons pulling upwards. He continued, pulling their strings tight, tugging and struggling to fly away. Pause. Up. They are pulling up, up and up, dragging your hand towards the sky. Around this point, I opened my eyes to see what was happening. I noticed my own arm had risen a few inches, and so had most others. But here and there, dotted among the diners, I saw people whose arms were pointing straight up to the ceiling, some of them reaching so high they were standing on tiptoe, their bodies taut and straining, fists clenched. To my surprise, I saw the ENT specialist at my side was among them. You've probably seen enough vaudeville hypnotism to know that this can happen, but have you ever wondered how? Could it be that we all have an uninhibited entertainer within us capable of acting out any role that is suggested? If so, where are they lurking when not on show? Do we have to be hypnotized to release them, or might we switch from one to another in other circumstances as well? And what about the roles they played? Was the birthday boy, the 6-year-old birthday boy, just a public performance, or did the man's feelings match the excitement displayed on his face? More extreme insight into the science of personalities in this book, The People You Are, offering us an understanding of ourselves. This book is by Rita Carter. This is Talking Books. I'm Michelle Martin.